formerly FXO's tGun, going to start things off for ItsGoSu. We're going to have vVv Titan spawning as the red Zerg player in the southwest position, and across the way on this MLG Tal'Darim altar will be ItsGoSu's tGun spawning as the pink Zerg. So we won't have cross positions. We're going to be a little bit closer than the full cross, and it'll be interesting to see whether these guys decide to go for gas pool first, or whether either of them try to go for a hatch first play.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting in just trying to figure out what the strategies will be. It is going to be a rather long walking distance, so we'll see whether or not they even try to go for their third bases early on, or if they try to just try to duke it out like a lot of Zerg players do early on in this matchup. One of the things I do like about this particular map, though, is that there's really no symmetry if you do not spawn crosswise. So because of that, it should make for a little bit more interesting in terms of scouting. We're not going to see the overlords move in the exact same ways as you would, say, on Metalopolis or as you would, say, on Shattered Temple.
Yeah, Titan's Overlord is actually going to be in good position here to spot the timing on the natural expo here for tGun. So it looks like tGun going to be going for a gas first. So right off the bat, both players going for gas, and neither going to be risky and go for that hatch first play. It can be difficult to sort of defend that hatch first. Speed kicks in for your opponent a little bit faster. They can get banelings up faster. So both players playing very safe, and this is a style that we constantly see from Titan week in and week out, going for the gas and the pool right away, getting speed up, and then just playing safe and trying to get into a macro game.
Yeah, Titan really favors that heavy macro style, so I do think he's going to be in a little bit of a disadvantage in terms of his third base. His third base is going to be a little bit closer to his opponent. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to defend, and he doesn't really have that many options. Meanwhile, tGun, his third base is further away from his opponent, so he should be able to hold on to that rather easily. And this is just one of the things where, spawning can make such a large difference in this map, as Titan now quickly scouts out the the clockwise position and sees that his opponent is not at the 10 o'clock location.
Yeah, an interesting change here. They both went for basically the same build right off the start, but Titan sent that drone scout out, and it looks like he's pulling back with it now. So he did find the position with the Overlord, and now pulling back with that drone scout. Both players making 6 lings. Their queens are right on time with each other as well. And now it looks like tGun going to start up with the drone production, while Titan may keep going with lings here. So Titan going to have 2 extra lings and tGun with an extra drone. So right now we are deviating a little bit, and we'll see what Titan kind of scouting information he's going to be able to get here from tGun, as tGun's first lings are spreading across the field at the moment.
Yeah, both sides now establishing that second hatchery, so there's going to be enough Zerglings to perhaps deal a little bit of damage, as there's a large number of Zerglings coming in from Titan. Titan able to shoo away all of the Zerglings of tGun. tGun knowing that he cannot let a small stream of Zerglings try to press in and deal any damage there, as Titan has the better Overlord positions right now, being able to see all those Zerglings as they're funneling in, but there is an Overlord of tGun now perhaps trying to park itself off over here, and it's going to be able to sit there for quite some time until a queen is able to make its way over.
Now, tGun has gotten back on gas, so he has 50 gas now. He can place down a Baneling Nest, or he can go for roaches, whereas Titan had pulled off of gas, just now placing 1 drone on gas. He will be at 50 gas as well, so both going for a Baneling Nest right away, but I think tGun's going to have a little bit of an advantage in gas count, just because he's got more drones on gas. But right now, Titan definitely he's down 1 drone, I believe. Actually, sort of going back and forth here with who's making what, but both players right on time with both their expos and their Baneling Nest. So I think that both players are going to look to get aggressive here.
Yeah, both players really aggressive, and the Zerglings are doing this yin-yang movement back and forth, trying to get proper flankings, as Zerglings are just chasing across the field, and as soon as another round of Zerglings pop in for Titan, tGun may be forced to pull back, as I believe tGun currently has a larger number of links, and we can see the Zerglings now trying to engage, and both sides are now battling it out.
Yeah, tGun did have about 30 links to the 18 of Titan, but Titan is fighting on his own home turf. But now tGun coming in with the Baneling Nest, and there's the quick GG from Titan. Titan engaged there perhaps when he should not have. He was down about 10 lings, and the lings of tGun just came out on top in that encounter. And then he started morphing in those Banelings, and once you have Banelings on the field, it's very difficult to defend against any amount of lings, just because the Banelings do so much damage. So a quick one there, and you kept talking about third base positioning there, and I had a feeling that we weren't going to get to three bases at any point in the ZVZ. Just with the way that map works, it's really good for aggression with both Lings and Banelings. So I thought we'd see two base, and that's what happened. A quick 6-minute game to start things off.
Yeah, so just you can see what a difference 4 workers can make. You can see that tGun was down 4 workers, but that ended up giving him 8 additional lings in that engagement. And Titan knew that he was in trouble, and it's just one of those delicate things in a matchup like this, where if you create too many drones, one round of drones versus one round of lings, and everything can just unravel.